Warning! The following video contains an alternate universe of the Godzilla franchise where all of the kaijus are anthromorphed. If you don't like it, then leave it be. I don't appreciate any hate. All of negative comments will be marked as spam. Have fun! Anthromorph Team Chapter 2 Spikes. A day went by and I and Gigan were training. I showed him all my movements I learned by Boris. Okay, this is much as I expected. But you don't learned about the kinds of movements yet, Gigan said. I looked confused. You have claws, use it, Gigan said. I looked at him. I used my claws in each attack move. Gigan suddenly attacked me before I was going to finish my statement. On reflex, I blocked his attack with my claws. Are you kidding me? I was not done talking, I said. I was really shocked and upset, and the only idea what came out to me was grabbing the bird creature on the arm where he attacked me, picking him up with my spiky back, throw him on the ground. There he lied, on the ground. First he was a little numb after my attack. Then he got conscious and looked at me. That was a Seonage, a limb technique from judo, Gigan mentioned. I told you I was on judo before I went to karate, I said. We suddenly hear a roar. That's from Megalon, Gigan said, and we rushed to the cabins of the box. We were in shock as we saw the chaos. Megalon lied on the floor. Around his body he was full of spikes. A rodent creature with which Mothra tried to fight was here. It was a porcupine. His spikes were thick and bigger than the porcupine's I saw. His claws were big, which he used to slice off Mothra while Mothra blocked. Gigan ran to the porcupine and pressed him against the floor. Who are you? What brings you here? Gigan yelled. I am Takashi. Good. We introduced us. Now hand me over this red wolf ref, the porcupine yelled. Gigan looked at me. What? I shrugged. I had no idea who this porcupine might be. I don't know him, I said. In the name of Lee, could Takashi say, until Gigan smashed him on his head. He was instantly dead. Me and Gigan were staring at the dead rodent, while Mothra took care of Megalon. I am hurt! I'm very much hurt! Megalon screamed. It's just porcupine stings, I said. Don't worry, we will bring you to Destroyer, Gigan said. We helped the beetle up and walked to Destroyer's cabin. We knocked on the door. Sensei! This is an emergency! We got attacked! Gigan said. Destroyer opened the door. He looked at the condition of Megalon and he knew what happened. Takashi. He said. He took Megalon to him and laid him on his bed. What do they want now? He asked. I am afraid they wanted me, whatever this reason might be. Gigan killed him before he spoke while I explained. They are jealous. They never had an opportunity of you being in our camp, Destroyer said. It looked at me. I rolled with the eyes. Destroyer looked at Geigen for a second. But it's dishonor to kill someone immediately, Geigen. Destroyer said. Geigen looked at the ground. Destroyer began to pull out the first sting. Megalon twitched and started to scream loudly. He's overdoing it, Mothra said. This is pain! Megalon yelled. Hold still, Destroyer mumbled, and pulled another sting out. Another roar of the beetle intensified. For a tough beetle, you behave like a big baby, Destroyer said. Try you to get thick porcupine sting all over it! Megalon yelled. Destroyer pulled the final sting out of it. Megalon screamed once again, but then he moaned out of relief. There we go, Destroyer said. Feeling better? Mothra asked. With you always, Megalon answered, and nuzzled the moth. If you do some lovebirds things, then better out of my cabin. Destroyer said. The two insect creatures went out of the cabin. Geigen, killing someone is the last thing you can do. When there's no other way. I thought you knew it better, Destroyer said. They want a W girl for some reason. And it's not just jealousy, it's about some guy named Lee. Geigen said. Destroyer let out a short roar. You could let him speak, and we knew it further! He yelled. No, Ali. We're going in the same school. But it can't be, I said. Buff looked at me in a confused way. What is his last name? Destroyer asked. Kurosaki. But I think you... Lee Kurosaki? Right, I remember. Our actual enemy brought him to his camp, and he seems to know who you are. Destroyer answered. I was shocked. Are you sure? I asked. Yes, but it should not concern you. You should be more focused on your improvement, on your moves, Destroyer said. I will give my best to improve, I said, and bowed to Destroyer. He smiled and turned back to Geigen. You are gonna help her improving her moves and protect her, Destroyer said. Yes, Sensei, Geigen said. Right? Destroyer said, and we walked back to our cabins.